Okay, so it's a little bright out here, but so this little area is my small little garden at the moment. This is where like all of our extras for our house are that we like fenced in. And so I kind of wanted to do something with the dead space. So I stuck 3 garden beds in here, and hopefully by next season, everything in these beds will be perennials. And this will be my like perennial herb garden. In this bed, I'm thinking I'll put strawberries in here, and then the other 2 beds will be other things. But right now I have beets. It's kind of a mishmash of everything, because I planted this entire bed with carrots, and what you see right here and a little sporadic, that's the only amount of carrots that came up. So definitely need to amend this with better soil. But so I have some carrots in here, and then I have a few Brussels sprouts that I just stuck in that aren't doing so hot, and then I have beets over there that I need to harvest soon. In this bed I have I stuck some Brussels sprouts. Everything's very crowded because I went from 7 garden beds to 3, so I just cramped stuff together. I have some more Brussels sprouts right here, and then a cabbage that I'm growing for the first time that's getting major worm damage or something. I gotta spray some BT on there, but that's exciting. And then I was trying to get a second round of tomatoes in, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen because there's only like 3 tomatoes on those things. So I'm probably gonna pull those out. Well, it depends on how our weather. Fall came really fast here, which it usually doesn't. So I'm in a 9, zone 9. And then I have some just herbs over here that I am growing. I stuck some radishes in there that are huge that need to be harvested. But I have some oregano, some sage, some lemon balm, catnip, and then in between the tomatoes, I have spinach and some lettuce over there. And today I'm gonna be harvesting the lemon balm and catnip. I have my lemon tree that didn't do too good. Last year I got 30 lemons off this. And this year I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lemons. That sounds about right. So yeah, kind of interesting. Okay, so over here, I have Brussels sprouts. This is my first time ever growing Brussels sprouts. These ones are doing way better than the ones over there. Lots of weeds in this bed because I just put the soil in. But I have some garlic that I planted that's already sprouted up. I did not plant that long ago, so it's kind of crazy. And then I planted a few candy onions. They're kind of hard to see because of all the weeds. I need to weed my bed. And then this is just all weeds, and then I planted some blueberries. I have really bad soil out here, as you can tell, like majorly red soil, so I plant everything in garden beds. But I think I've decided I'm gonna do this entire bed blueberries eventually. When I went and bought the blueberries, I only had 2, so I just bought what I could. And then that entire bed is gonna be herbs eventually. So, yeah. And then I probably could get away with planting like stuff on either side of the blueberries until they're a little bit bigger. But if you have any ideas what I can plant near blueberries that are probably just annuals, then let me know. I have my 2 avocado trees. This one I've had for like 6 years and I've just kept in a pot. And then this one I just bought. Never gotten avocados. I've gotten like 3 little baby avocados, and then they fell off, so I don't know really what I did wrong. But I am in a zone 9, so I should be able to grow them. It's just trying to figure out our summers and winters, because it gets way too hot that it can scald the leaves in the summer. especially on this guy because it's bait and newer. And then the winters can get cold. That's why I keep them in pots so I can pull them in. Then over here I have some trees that I just recently bought. I have a midnight something orange. It's a semi-doff orange. And it does have some baby oranges on here. At least I thought it did. Let me see if I can find them. Here's one that's looking a little yellow. That guy might fall off. These are just flower things. I'm forgetting the name. I'll put it on the screen. I'm forgetting what these two things are. But then I have 2 apple trees that I'm going to be planting and a it's a plum peach mix. But this is a banana. Since we are zone 9, a lot of the colder zone apples don't do good here. So I had to find apple trees that would do good in a zone 9. But I'll put the names of them on the screen. And along with the peach that's gonna lose its leaves here soon because it's getting too cold. This is the Tri-Light peach. So, and then I have a little thing of mint right there, apple mint. So yes, this is my small garden at the moment, and hopefully by spring it will look very different, and mainly all these beds will have perennials in them, so that would be really exciting. But I am hopefully getting Brussels sprouts and some onions and garlic, and that would be super exciting. So let's harvest some herbs. I'm dealing with a lot of pest pressure, so I'm gonna cut these down pretty good, wash what I can, dehydrate, and then spray after the fact. But I like lemon balm in my teas, so both for the catnip and the lemon balm I'm harvesting to dehydrate for tea over the winter. I'll harvest some little radishes too. They're kind of big, some of these are. Holy cow, look at that guy. I'll just harvest all these guys. Put them in the fridge. What? Oh, have that. Work. Have that here. Look how big that is. These have been in here way too long. It's funky looking. And then I'm just gonna pull a weed. That will go to my compost pile. To show you, I have sorrel right here, and then a little thyme plant that I need to plant. Okay, so I got them all washed, and well, this is just the lemon balm. I'm gonna try to get a batch in the oven, then I'm gonna go harvest my catnip. But I did find kind of a bit of worms. I have so much pest pressure out there, mainly just worms. So I'll show you what I'm gonna spray them with, an organic spray. But I'm gonna just pick off the good leaves, kind of keep an eye out for worms. but get all the leaves off the stem. And this is probably gonna take me a while. And the really bad ones I'll put in the compost pile. So I'll speed this up for you guys. Okay, so this is what I got. The lemon balm is getting hit the hardest, so this isn't gonna make very much once it's dry, but at least I got some for winter. I don't use it a ton, but this will get me through winter probably. And maybe, depending on how our weather is, since we're zone 9, I might be able to harvest again, so it just depends. But today I am dehydrating these in the oven. What I've found is best is to use like a pizza pan that has like holes in it. That way the airflow can get from underneath. I don't have a dehydrator that you can like plug in yet. So hopefully someday I can get that for bigger batches, but as of right now, I just do this. So let's go put this in the oven, and then we're gonna go harvest our catnip.
What you doing, babe? Hi, how are you doing? Hi, Sage, sweetie. Hold on.
Okay, so the catnip was a lot cleaner, like no bug damage. So I'm not even gonna wash it. I'm just gonna kind of pick the leaves off.
A baby little worm. Can you see that? That's what's eating everything.
So. So this is some catnip I already dehydrated. Oh, almost dropped the thing. I already dehydrated this here, so I'm just gonna add it to it. This is what I got after. That's how much it shrinks down, so that'll work for such a little bit, but it's still worth it. I like it in my teas. So I'm just gonna smush it in this. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I got catnip that I've dehydrated and lemon balm. I've never dehydrated the lemon balm before, and it went dark really fast. And I think there's just a lot more oils in the leaves to where it like almost baked it in the oven. This is why I need a dehydrator, because my oven just doesn't go low enough. And this took forever to dehydrate it, and this went really fast. So the lowest my oven can go is 170, and this probably took probably close to 2 hours. And I'm like constantly stirring it, like every minute to 2 minutes I'm stirring it. And this, I've stirred about every 2 minutes, but it was done within like 30 minutes probably. I didn't wash this though this time, and I did wash this because it had a lot of buggies and stuff. So that could have played a role into it. But anyways, hopefully next spring I'll have a dehydrator that I can do these in. That would be a lot easier because then I can just put them in, forget about it, and then it would stop when it's done. But for now, the oven works, and I have two herbs for my teas for winter. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.